Alright, thank you very much. Hello everybody, it's your good friend Pozzible here, and I'm back in action doing what I do best, looking at the movies before they come out. That's right, it's time for that preview before we review the movies that are coming up this weekend. It's the next batch time to see how we feel about the movies coming up that are going to be showing up at a theater near you. So we start off with Maleficent. Basically, Angelina Jolie gets to show off her bad side by taking on the role and the title character slash main villain of Sleeping Beauty, the woman who put the girl to sleep with that little spinning wheel and a little prick on the top of it, the little thimble or something, not thimble, but anyway, this is going to be her life story, something we've never really wanted to see, to be honest, but that's okay. You get a lot of it from the trailers. You get the idea that she started off as probably a good girl, then had somebody hurt her, and so she became a bad witch, curses Sleeping Beauty. This could be a very long movie. That's my biggest concern, because you got basically her story, Sleeping Beauty's stories, and probably the end of her story as well. It's one of those you're supposed to feel sorry for the villain type of things. I miss that, not the feeling sorry for the villain, more of the bad villain, just the evil villain, just somebody who just wants to be bad, no explanation, no, oh, it's because of this person they became that way type of thing, just they're a bad person, that's it. And but that's not what Maleficent seems to do. I think they're trying to make her into more of a sympathetic character. This one I really had struggled with. Personally, there is nothing of interest here. That said, this is a movie where I believe you can bet on the jockey. Angelina Jolie definitely knows how to pick good movies. She definitely has that nice freaky look to her. And Disney is famous for doing really good movies. Even some of their movies that don't do well at the box office are really good movies still. Great acting, great story, really real surprises. So Maleficent, definitely get to see it. I can't really say no to Angelina Jolie, and I can't say no to Disney. I believe they do know how to produce quality material. So I'm going to let that stand there as I see it. Next up, A Million Ways to Die in the West. Seth MacFarlane this time takes the reins as the lead actor slash director slash writer and everything else in this movie, with Charlize Theron and Liam Neeson, along with Sarah Silverman, Neil Patrick Harris, and Amanda Seyfried. This is an incredible movie, considering the star power they got behind it. That's the most first off amazing to me. The trailers made it look really funny. You basically have this movie where it's a joke about the West and about how everything's out to kill you. And people are just dying all the time from just various means, But the real story is about this guy, played by Seth MacFarlane, who's supposed to be like a coward and somebody who can't fight, who falls in love for this really hot chick who shows up at his place all of a sudden in his town. And so he starts to hit on her. Lo and behold, it turns out she's married to the baddest outlaw in the West, played by Liam Neeson, of course. And there's supposed to be a showdown. He's supposed to learn how to shoot. And along the way, people are just dying all the time. It sounds as predictable as I'm making it out to be. It's just that easy of a movie. Will it be funny, or have I already seen the funniest parts in the trailer? Is it really necessary to see this movie because you already saw some of the best parts? I'm going to say probably. I enjoyed the trailer. I thought they had some cute moments there, but nothing intrigued me enough to give this a surefire see it. Seth MacFarlane has never really been much of a producer in my opinion. I don't care for Family Guy. I didn't watch Ted. And also, the best thing I ever saw him in, he was the best thing in movie 43, in my opinion. I know that's saying not much, but I enjoyed seeing Seth MacFarlane just being Seth MacFarlane, being a normal, average guy. Here, I get a sense of a little overacting on his part, but I also get a sense that it's just too low-key. And I think this is going to be a shocking thing to say about this movie. I think it's going to be too clean of a movie to truly enjoy. I don't think it's going to be dirty enough, not gritty enough. But that's just me. I could be totally wrong about this. I promise, even though A Million to Die in the West get to decide from me today. We will see what I give it when I see it on Friday. So I will be seeing this movie and I'll review it, I promise, and I'll tell you how it goes, okay? Well, guys, that's it for me today. It's been a pleasure serving you, and we'll see you at the theaters.